Today on the newscast, China sends a menacing message to the U.S. as the battle for the seas has already begun. Get all the breaking details next. Hey folks, welcome to the newscast. We've got some major breaking news for you today. It has to do with China and their increasingly belligerent moves in the South China Sea and elsewhere around the world. Before we get into it, just a quick reminder to subscribe to the news channel and click the notification bell so you get alerts every time a new video is posted. China is sending a clear and present danger message to the United States and the West, in general, that the battle for the seas has begun. And make no mistake about it, the battle for the seas is exactly that. It's a battle between the United States and China. Not only are they rivals economically, but now they are increasingly becoming military rivals as well. And what we have to understand is, China is developing advanced weapons to counter the U.S. Navy, and by extension, NATO and the West in general. Now, the South China Sea has been a particular flashpoint. You have China there claiming 90% of this vital waterway despite an international ruling that says that it's not true. But China is pushing that claim aggressively. They're building artificial islands, they're redeploying military assets there, including anti-ship missiles. And today, we have word that China has deployed the first ever aircraft carrier to the South China Sea. This is a very significant development. Now, this is according to the U.S. Navy's 7th Fleet. They say the Chinese aircraft carrier Liaoning, quote, conducted operations in the South China Sea.
Oh.
The big question is why? Why is China doing this? Well, again, this is a message to the United States. We've told you here on the newscast many times that China sees America's pivot to the Indo-Pacific as a direct threat to their interests. And that's why China is feeling compelled to push back. And they are doing so very aggressively under the guise of these freedom of navigation operations, or what they call that, right? We've seen them conduct those near the Paracel Islands and in other areas of the South China. See where there are vital shipping lanes. Again, China wants to send a message to the United States that they are indeed a near peer, if not peer competitor to the United States Navy, and they are certainly acting that way. Now, the good news is the United States is also acting. The U.S. is also pushing back against China's belligerence. Remember the USS? Ronald Reagan also operating in the South China Sea recently? And then you had that very dramatic incident where a Chinese fighter jet flew very close to an American surveillance plane. Of course, that was over the South China Sea as well. Things are really heating up there. And the bottom line is, we could be on the verge of a new Cold War, or even a hot war, God forbid, with China. And that's why we're watching this very closely. We know more, you'll know more. Hey, thanks so much for joining us here today on the Watchman Newscast. Till next time, God bless you, and remember, never hold your peace. Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the Watchman Newscast. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you never miss an upload. Tap the bell icon so you're notified every time a new video is posted. And don't forget to share your thoughts, insights, and comments below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow.